Hi my lovelies! Well, there is new evidence to support the effectiveness of Distance Reiki Attunements. You are probably here to get some more insight on Reiki Distance Attunements. Well, unfortunately, there is still some controversy if Distance Reiki Attunements are valid within the traditional Reiki community. Most modern Reiki Masters think this is a really effective way to attune their students, especially those who are not in the same geographical area. However, more traditional Reiki Masters believe that this is not in line with the traditional Reiki principles. Also, some of the Reiki associations continue to have issues recognizing practitioners that have been attuned over a distance. What do you believe? Watch this video as the evidence may surprise you. Yes, there is now new evidence that proves that distance attunements were even performed by the most recognized Reiki Masters, such as Madame Takata herself. Well, let's now have a look at the evidence of distance attunements being performed in the past. Robert Fuston, a well-known and respected Reiki historian, has recently uncovered evidence of Madame Takata herself performing distance attunements. He researched the archives of well-known Reiki student Doris Duke and found that she was attuned by no other than Madame Takata over the telephone. Madame Takata was one of the first Reiki Masters to bring this wonderful healing energy practice to the West. It is well known in the Reiki community that Madame Takata also had several celebrities amongst her clients. One of the stars was Doris Duke, a very wealthy American heiress and philanthropist. The heiress had a passionate interest in spirituality and energy healing. And after Miss Duke broke her wrist in 1957, she received Reiki treatments from Madame Takata to help the healing process. She then had more Reiki sessions to help with arthritis in her knees, amongst other ailments. In time, Madame Takata became a good friend to Doris Duke. Eventually, Doris Duke went on to study Reiki from Madame Takata. Evidence now proves she was actually also attuned by Madame Takata for both the first and second level of Reiki. So what has been discovered by Robert Fuston and what surprised many Reiki practitioners? Yes, you are hearing correctly. Doris Duke has been taught the second degree over the telephone. And more surprisingly for you, she was also attuned by telephone. One letter written by Madame Takata to Doris Duke states that she sometimes taught Reiki over the telephone and also attuned remotely. Or, as Madame Takata put it, she attuned by short wave or remote control. In another letter dated December 19th, 1978, Madame Takata wrote that she now had taught Miss Duke the Reiki symbols and she needed to be attuned for the symbols to be effective. She then went on to offer to remotely attune Doris Duke by telephone. Another letter was found where Madame Takata sent a drawing of all 3 Reiki symbols to Miss Duke, detailing the sequence for each of the strokes. In my opinion, this recent discovery from Fuston's research is a clear challenge to the view that distance Reiki attunements are not effective. The fact that distance attunements were performed by no other than Madame Takata should be proof to everyone that distance attunements are just as powerful. In fact, I don't know where or whoever started to say that distance attunements are not effective. Do you know where this belief originated from? Especially since the effectiveness of distance healing is so widely accepted. Sometimes I believe some effort is made by Reiki Masters to make Reiki inaccessible for others. The reason is likely that they want to maintain some exclusivity over the practice. Especially during the pandemic, when Reiki healing was needed the most, face-to-face attunements were just not possible. Also, some people live in remote areas and do not have access to a Reiki master for a reasonable cost. Our civilization is moving more and more to remote communication. I think it is time for the Reiki associations to rethink their approach on distance attunements, especially with the evidence that Mr. Fuston has presented. Reiki online courses and remote attunements offer a convenient and accessible way for everyone to learn and be attuned to Reiki. In the end, the decision whether to learn or be attuned to Reiki in person or remotely is up to you. You should not be bound by an outdated belief which has been proven wrong by actual historical evidence. So, what is your opinion on this? I would love to hear from you on this topic. So let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more news on Reiki and energy healing. Namaste Sunny.